People of Ikwerre don't tell Ohanaeze Ndigbo to stop calling them the Igbos. They are not Igbos. This wahala, who go settle this one? But the question is that the majority of the Ikwerres are saying they are from Igbos because they speak the same language and they have the same culture. Why are this man saying that they are not Igbos? I'm going to play the video for you to watch and before we come back. And the Alioma people don't still come outside. They can't all say they need to have the Alioma state to make Igbo state the sixth state because they are Igbo. So watch the video.
It is very wrong, preposterous and unacceptable for anyone to say that Ikwerre is Igbo. Henceforth, such offensive, insulting, abusive, and insensitive hate claim should not be uttered by Ohanaeze or any other group or individuals or any part of humanity. Ihuraha will not tolerate it anymore. IPO suggests that Ohanaeze should maintain good neighborliness. Ohanaeze, Ijo, and indeed all ethnic groups in Nigeria should respect their neighbors as distinct people instead of angling and making subtle, desperate moves for unification for a political entity they will dominate. This is being a character of the majority three in Nigeria: the Hausa, Fulani, the Igbo, and the Yoruba. This character of annexing whoever is close to them so that they will all be bigger and all that should stop. Because it's causing a lot of disaffection. It's not good. Clearly or vividly recall the late Elder S.A. Kulo from Alo, who told us a story of how an Alo pastor who allowed singing of Ikwerre songs in one of the Orthodox churches in Alo, the church leadership, dominated by Igbo, banned him from the church and directed that henceforth only Igbo songs should be allowed in the church. Does this mean that the Alo congregation is of Igbo extraction? In schools, it was a popular story in my community how a pupil went for registration into Standard Primary 1 and the Igbo headmaster asked the father, "What is your son's name?" The father answered, "Ovunda." The headmaster could not understand the name. He asked for the meaning and the father answered, "It means the heart of the father." And the headmaster quickly wrote the boy's name as Obina. Does that mean the boy and his father are of Igbo extraction? Thus, all such cultural features or appearances that are mobile and transferable from one culture to another and can also be acquired through social, economic, political, educational, religious, and other possible forms of interactions with all cultures cannot be used to define a people. This is because the original cultures experience cultural osmosis and are either swallowed by the stronger culture and become extinct or diluted significantly to the extent that in the new geographical abode, such cultures are not known. This is what happened to Ikwerre. We are aware that the Ikwerre people have established that most of us, or many of us, are from Benin through Ikwerre. We've established that long ago. Now people are asking us to speak Benin language. It's not possible because of what I'm talking about. Why here in Ikwerre space, we don't interact with Benin anymore. We interact more with Igbo. We interact more with Ijo. Come and check Ikwerre life. You'll find a mixture of all of that. They forget that Ishekiri and Urobo are from Benin, but they hardly speak Benin language. They forget that Igbos claim to be Jews, but they do not speak Jewish language. They forget that as Nigerians, we communicate through English language and bear English names, yet we are not English people. Consequently, IPO's reply to Inwayang is that language, name, dances, songs, dressing cannot be and should not be used as determinants of who Ikwerre is.
My people, I want you to also watch this video where Alioma are demanding for their own states because they want to make the Igbo state the sixth state. Watch the video.
Pursue to fight for what is called boundary adjustment. The second one is to fight for what is called Alioma state that will make Igbo state the sixth state. Now I said, listen to know why there is a call for boundary adjustment and Alioma state creation. Today, we Ndigbo are seen as minority ethnic group instead of majority. Them. How did I mean? Now, at the creation of Midwest, Ukwane, Aniocha, Eka was actually carved out to give them another geographical location artificially. They call them Midwest, taking them away or out of this the eastern region as he used to be from the beginning. Now, why doing so? A kind of a propaganda or an agenda was actually sponsored. The agenda is all about telling them that they are not Igbo, but rather they are Midwest. But they fail to understand that they have been who they are before the creation of that Midwest. This is the first step they took to reduce Ndigbo from majority to minority. Now the second step was...
Okay, my wonderful people, let us know what you think for comment section and share the video.